Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So, in yesterday's story time, at the end of it, I talked about how there was this kid that snitched on me and got me suspended on the last week of school. Well, actually, that's not true entirely. I got myself suspended, but he made sure of it by snitching on me. And I was a little bit upset, and I talked about how the following year I confronted him, and a whole thing happened, and that's for another story, and you guys really wanted to hear the part 2, so here I am with part 2. If you enjoy this, leave a like on the video, and let's get into it. So today's story time all takes place the following school year. So it was September of the same year, but it was the next school year, whatever, you get it. And I was there for my first week of school, and the first couple days were pretty normal, nothing really out of the ordinary. But I remember I was looking for this kid, the one that snitched on me, for those couple days. I kept looking for him in the hallway because I wanted to confront him and ask why he sent my video to the principal and got me suspended. Because this kid, we're just gonna call him Dominic, okay? Dominic hated me for no reason. Like my entire high school career, this dude just did not like me. And I have a theory. Dominic also did YouTube, and he didn't have as much success with it as I did at the time. So I think he was jealous, to be honest, because his like GTA funny videos and stuff weren't really blowing up, and my stuff where I was telling stories and shit like that was doing pretty good at the time. So I think he was genuinely just kind of jealous of me, and that's why he like sent that video to the principal. But yeah, I was looking for him because I wanted to go up to him. I wanted to ask him like what the hell his problem was, and he wasn't the first person to be like this too. I had other people at my school that like were jealous for no reason or like didn't like me for no reason. And it was weird, but he was definitely one of the worst ones because literally he was willing to get me suspended over it. Like he did not like me at all. Well, it was like the third day into high school. I finally saw him in the hallway, and immediately I walked up to him and I was like, "Yo, Dominic." And he's like, "Sup, man?" And I was like, "So I heard through a mutual friend of ours that you told the principal about my video, like you sent her the video. Is that true?" And he like hesitates for a second and he's like, "Nah." And I was like, "Dominic, the person that told me is like a pretty credible source. So like, just tell me the truth, man. Was it you or was it not?" And he's like, "Yeah, maybe I did." And I was like, "Bro, why? Like, literally why? Like, I don't get it." And he's like, "I don't know. Just felt like it." I was like, "You just felt like fucking up my life for a couple weeks?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "How would you feel if I just felt like fucking up your life for a couple weeks? Would you like that?" He's like, "You can do whatever you want, man. I don't care." And I was like, "All right, dude, I'll remember this." And he turns around and he walks away. So now I'm mad, right? Now I just want revenge because this dude has like zero fucks to give. And his attitude towards me just made me really mad. So now I wanted revenge. And I didn't want to do it in school because if I did something in school, I'd get suspended for sure and probably get kicked out. So I didn't want to do that. But I wanted to do something outside of school. So that day at the lunchroom, I was sitting at the table with my friends and I was trying to come up with ideas to like fuck with Dominic and get him back. And my first idea was egg his house, like throw eggs at it. But that was kind of bad because like with eggs, you have to clean it up afterwards and it's really messy. You gotta like scrub the house and like, you know, it's just a big mess. And I didn't want his parents to have to do that because his parents would probably have to help and I wouldn't want that to happen. So then I had the idea to TP his house, throw some toilet paper at it. And all of my friends really liked that idea. They were like, "Dude, that's a great idea because like cleanup's not that hard. It's annoying. It's funny. Like wouldn't get in that much trouble if you got caught. You'd be good." So I'm like, "Bet, I'm going to do that. After school, I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy all the toilet paper I can buy and I'm going to TP his house." And my one friend at the table, we'll just call his friend Jacob, okay? Jacob wanted in. He was like, "Yo, can I come with you?" And I was like, "You want to risk getting in trouble for no reason?" "Sure." So yeah, after school that day, we went to the store. We walked right across the street to the grocery store and bought like, no joke, 100 rolls of toilet paper. And checking out at the front register was so funny. Like we walked up there with our cart full of toilet paper and this cashier starts scanning all the toilet paper. She's probably like 19, 20 years old. And like halfway through scanning all the toilet paper, she looks up at us and she goes, "This is an awfully lot of toilet paper, guys." And I kind of laughed and she goes, "I don't think you guys have to go to the bathroom that bad." And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Listen, whoever's house this is going on tonight, make sure they know you didn't buy it from me, okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got you." And we all started laughing. She definitely knew what was up. It was kind of funny how she just didn't give a fuck. But after that, we bought the toilet paper, we wheeled it out in the cart, and then we had to carry all of it back to my friend's house. And thank fuck his parents weren't home, because if we walked home with all of that toilet paper, it would have been a little suspicious. But we got back to his house, grabbed a big trash bag, filled it up with toilet paper, and before we knew it, we were walking over to Dominic's house to TP it. And we got there, we got across the street, we found a bush to hide behind and kind of get prepared. And after we got 2 toilet paper rolls in each hand, we both looked at each other and we were like, all right, it's fucking go time. And we ran out to the front yard and just started hurling toilet paper over the roof, over the trees, over the cars, all over his house. And we just kept going and going and going as fast as we possibly could because we didn't know if he was home or not. We didn't know if the parents were home. We were just going as fast as we could in case they were going to come out and see us. So we end up throwing every roll we have over this dude's house, right? And we got it done pretty quick. It was record timing. We probably TP'd this dude's whole house in probably a minute, maybe just under 2. It was very, very fast, right? And afterwards, we went across the street and we hid behind the bush we were behind originally. And now we're just waiting to see if his parents come out, waiting to see if he comes out, just waiting, right? And after about maybe 5 minutes, finally someone comes out, the front door opens, and none other than Dominic comes out. The kid that snitched on me, the kid I was getting revenge on. He comes out and he looks around, he does a full 360, and he just goes, fuck! And then he goes back inside, and me and my friend are behind this bush, just crying, laughing. And maybe a couple minutes later, we start to hear multiple voices in his front yard, and we peek back over the bush, and we see his dad, his mom, and him cleaning up the toilet paper, which kind of made me feel bad. I didn't want his parents to get pranked too, but unfortunately they were kind of caught in the crossfire. Now, while they're cleaning this up, I can kind of hear their conversation because his dad was very loud. I heard his dad at one point go, Dominic, who did this? And Dominic's like, I don't know, Dad. Why would I know? And he goes, I was your age once. I know people your age do this. It's definitely someone you know, so who is it? And he's like, I don't know, honestly. And honestly, his dad was right, because it was definitely someone Dominic's age. It was me and my friend. But they ended up cleaning up the toilet paper pretty quickly. I can't lie. They cleaned it up very fast. Other than some they got on the roof, they got most of it cleaned up within probably 20 minutes. And after that, we're just still hiding behind this bush, right? They went inside. We were pretty much home free. And we start to walk away. We're all right, let's get up, let's leave. So we get up, we leave from behind the bush, and we start walking away. And as we're walking down the street, right, with this empty trash bag that once had toilet paper and has nothing else in it, we see 2 cop cars pull down Dominic's street and drive right by us and then pull into Dominic's driveway. Yeah, dude, his parents called the cops because of our TP. So, yeah, we had to get out of there. So we walked as quickly as we could off of Dominic's street, walked back to my homie's house, and we hung there for probably an hour or 2. And then after that, I went back to my house and just had a normal rest of my night. And the cops didn't show up. They didn't show up to my door. Didn't show up to my friend's door because they didn't know who did it, right? So the next day rolls around, right? It's school time. I get up in the morning. I get ready. I go into school. And I'm at my locker. And from behind me, while I'm at my locker, first thing in the morning, right? I hear someone go, Austin. And I turn around, and it's none other than Dominic, the one who snitched on me, the one who I TP'd. And he goes, so last night, somebody came to my house and TP'd it. Was it you? And I was like, no, I don't know, man. He's like, what? What do you mean you don't know? Did you or did you not? And I was like, I don't know. I gave him the same energy he gave me, right, when I talked to him about my YouTube stuff. And he could definitely tell. He definitely seemed a little pissed off. And he's like, well, my parents called the cops and they're looking for whoever did it. So you should probably just fess up if it was you. Because if not, man, they'll find you anyway and you'll be in way more trouble. And I was like, Dominic, does that pink thing in your skull, between your ears, does that work? Because I think the cops have way bigger things to worry about than tracking down the infamous, terrifying, legendary toilet paper man. They probably got bigger shit to worry about, I don't know, gun violence or drugs or, stuff that's really, really serious. I don't think the cops have a whiteboard with pins of who might have TP'd your house, dude. And he's like, so are you saying it's you? Did you do it? Tell me right now. Be honest. And I was like, dude, I have no comment. And he just goes, fuck you. And he turns around and he walks away. You want to guess what happens next? The cops never came to my door. They never came to my friend's door. I'm pretty sure they never even followed up with him again. Honestly, he was probably lying to me. I bet the cops weren't even looking for us. He was probably just trying to scare me because the cops probably showed up and they were like, yeah, sucks that your house got TP'd, but if they do it again, call us back. It's probably what they did. But yeah, man, I never heard from the cops or anything. And even if I did, they probably wouldn't have done a whole lot besides maybe tell my mom. And I don't know, maybe they would have put me in a class or 2 about why vandalism's bad. And let me just say that before I continue, I'm not saying that you should go TP a house. Okay. Don't do that. Because I think in certain places it's probably considered vandalism and you could probably get in trouble, okay? So stay away from it. Don't go be like me. I was an idiot. But this kid was making it sound like I was about to go do 25 to life, because I TP'd his fucking house. He was being silly. Anyway, the rest of that whole school year, dude, Dominic didn't like me even more. He was just angry, extra angry at me. And any chance he could get to screw with me, he would. But I think in the end, I came out on top. I'm not going to lie. Because that TP job was pretty good. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the story. That is how I kind of got Dominic back with a little TP prank. And he called the cops. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this story time, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I will see you all later. Peace.
I'm staying up and you won't take my place. I made like 30 just a week ago and I'm not phased. I heard that song you dropped, you capping, now I see your fade. I made more money